WNIR, hello there.
How you doing?
All right, go ahead.
I've been on hold for so long. I got so many things to say. I'll try to break it down real quick.
All right.
As far as the immunizations, it was July 23rd, 2013. It was a 5-4. U.S. Supreme Court absolved pharmaceutical companies and over 80% of all drugs prescribed in the U.S. of legal liability for long lists of ill deeds, including fraud, mislabeling, side effects, and accidental deaths. So, they're covered now. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, so
they're pushing everything now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've been pushing it hard for the last couple of years for these immunizations.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. Drive down the road, every drugstore, everybody's wanting you to get a shot. If you look up, two of the largest lobbyists in Washington, D.C. are the AMA and the American Hospital Association.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, they gave over $500 million lobbying.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not see that they're kind of working hand in hand here?
Well, the biggest thing that I have come across in my career is that, okay, when the drug companies come out with new drugs, they will go to the doctor's office. I mean, this is standard operating procedure. And what they will do is they'll give them free samples and say, here, this is whatever this pill does. And so the drug, now, some doctors, and I don't know the percentage, have investments in pharmaceuticals.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you remember, what was the whole gist of the remake of, what was the Harrison Ford movie where he's wrongly convicted of murder?
Oh, the one-armed man thing?
Yeah, I'm blanking on it. I've seen it so many times.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it was a TV show.
Right. So,
yeah.
The Fugitive.
Yes.
That was the whole premise, was that they falsified documents and needed him out of the way. Now, we've seen things like that happen. And my whole point to everybody is, this is where it gets dicey because, for example, I just talked to a friend of mine who works with pediatrics,
mm-hmm.
and she was telling me that they're always going to go with the immunization argument.
Well, yeah.
And then yet in the Ohio Constitution, apparently, someone was saying that if you write a letter, that's how you do not have to immunize your child.
My daughter did that. My daughter did that with my granddaughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they apparently have to accept this. Is this correct?
Yeah.
They can't do anything to you.
If it's religious or philosophical, Ohio doesn't require it. It's not mandatory.
I never had heard that.
Well, you know what? It's so funny is because, like you said, you got your kids immunized. You really didn't need to look for it. You really didn't care to look for it. No, it just never occurred to me at that time. I mean, would you have even looked at it? Because you probably didn't even really think about it.
No, because again, the whole thing is, we grew up and we knew that we were supposed to get certain shots at certain times.
Right.
So it's been handed down to you that way. So how many people really even give it a thought?
That's the key thing that you're saying, that you didn't give it a thought. And I'm not saying you personally.
Right, I understand.
I'm saying that people need to open their eyes and look at things for themselves. I mean, honestly, there's a documentary. It's called The Greater Good. It's an excellent film, and I'm going to say it's biased towards not getting the shots, but it lets the other people, it lets the CDC speak in it. But it's just something for food for thought to just look at that movie. Even, I mean, it opens your eyes. And I probably saw it 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And